this isn't being saved. I always get that afterwards. I forget I've got to clear up space so we could actually save these. I keep telling myself I'm going to put out these videos, and I put out 3, maybe 4 that I'm going to do the scores on these. And I've got all of them, by the way. This is, oh, go on ahead, boy. Go on ahead. I have literally saved all 200 and what are we on? 284 here? 290 something? No, 294. I saved them all.
15.
Huh?
I was telling Coco we're up 15. She says, I don't care.
Oh, okay. Your sports ball is doing good. Oh, the other day when I forgot a book on the, yeah, there you go, guys. So apparently it's me and Breen today. We're doing the Sinister House of Secret Love or Sinister House of Secret Love. It's kind of a companion to the Forbidden Mansion that we did a few weeks ago. Pistachio is sick. I almost didn't want to do this because I'm kind of watching over him. He's kind of lethargic. He's sneezing. I'm trying to keep the house warm, the room warm. It's a little bit more warm than Gail likes, even. But she's menopausal, so everything's just a little bit hotter than everyone else there. So, but you can see even now. I don't know if you guys remember, but a lot of times when we start these off, he's all stretched out and everything, and he's looking around, he's biting the headphones and all that kind of stuff. Today he's been poofed out and sleeping a lot. I know, right? So I'm kind of watching over him like a scared. No, go on ahead. No, okay, you can stay there, like a scared daddy. Because with birds, it's like, oh, they're sick, and that's all she wrote. But I'm hoping that won't happen here. So I'm keeping his water dish good. We're keeping the room warm, and sometimes today he has shown signs of life, and I'm kind of thinking that is good for the road to recovery. All righty, let's get this thing going. It's just the 2 of us tonight, which is good because there's a lot of covers in Secret House. I don't know if we're going to do all 18 or I'll save 6 for later, but I think that's probably it, because I got to tell you, my mind is not 100% here. It's mostly right there. I will tell you this. Do you know what gave me some hope that my bird's in okay shape? Get it. He still hates pens. All righty. All right, kids, let's get this thing going. All right, let's go for book 1. Oh, tomorrow also, not tomorrow, Thursday, I'm going to be doing an auction, probably a 1-boxer, 25% off kind of deal. It's one of those you spend $20, get 25% off. But I'm going to also do deals within that, like the leftover from the. I'm going to do 25 on 25% off those big dogs that were in the what did I call it? Damage and dent books. But that 25% off goes like if it's what, $10 and it's $7.50, and you end up spending $20 on the damaged books, it still goes to the 20% off. So it's a big discount. A lot of discounts. A lot of books are going to be there. So please check that out. I have been decreed by Gail to do another auction. All righty. Anyway, let's get this thing going. Eric, this, by the way. Oh, and here you go. Another thing is this is issue number 1. This is the Sinister House of Secret Love. And I think at issue number 5, it changes the name. So there we go. All right, sir. What do you got?
This is. What the hell?
You all right?
That's the longest rolling thunder I think I've ever heard.
Oh, wow.
I know this is probably a photo in the background, but I don't care. It's a 10.
Yeah, that is something. I never even thought about that. I mean, it looks like a painting, but you're right. It could be. What's that, like the old Lord of the Rings? I think it was called rotoscoping, where they took a picture and then they painted over it. I think that it kind of looks like that. Otherwise, the girl looks, heck, it could be that for the entire thing. I mean, there's a certain look to these covers that is, and I think it works for it because it's almost otherworldly. But yeah, I agree with you. I'm going 10 on this one as well. All righty. And let's get to the chat. And we've got 10 people in the house with us today and lived in that house, says Jackson, giving it a 9. All righty. And we've got a 10 from One Slick, an 8 from Jim Sorensen. There we go. And then we've got 10 from Desert Rose saying, I like photos. All righty. Then a 10 from Darth Cato. Next up, 10, very gothic Harlequin romance novel, says Joe Rogers. And we have a 9 from Ethereal Dragon. Once again, if you have not yet voted, please go on ahead and do so. I'm going to put up the stop so we can move ahead, though. But if you haven't just put up, oh, this is for book 1, and what you thought. There you go. Henry is in the house. It's a photograph. It's a 6. All righty. I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I said, I think it's kind of rotoscope sort of thing. All righty, let's go for book 2. Dun, dun, ba-da-da-da-dum. And here we go. Here we go. And it is, this one looks like a Harlequin romance to me right here. I use this for the thumbnail. And once again, it could be the very same thing with the background, but damn, this is done so well. You got to, the way it's laid out, the whole thing, it works. I mean, this, say again?
So even if they are, this isn't like Submariner number 7. This blends in.
Right. Yeah. Submariner number 7 was definitely a picture of New York with just Submariner put onto it. They do make sure that this is creating an atmosphere. The moon in the background looks awesome. What the gondola, the boat driver, the whole 9 yards. It's called Bride of the Falcon, but I will admit there's nothing here that says Bride of the Falcon. Kathy knew she would die unless she discovered what secret curse prevented her from becoming. Oh, okay, there we go. The Bride of the Falcon. I'm 10ing this again. Eric, what do you say?
Ditto.
Yeah, this might just be a 10 fest for me. I dig all these covers, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so Jim says 6 on this one. Not digging it very much. Then we've got a 10. I can already tell I'm going to love all these. I love Gothic art, says Darth Cato. All righty. Then we have a 9 from Jackson Rakert. And we've got One Slick saying 9. The fog looks too much like blurring. Okay. And we have a 10 from Desert Rose. And we have a 10 from Joe Rogers. Agreed. Much more of a Harlequin cover. Even has Harlequin titles. And we have, looks blurry to me. It's a 5, says Henry. All righty. And let's see. RDV gives us an 8. Okay. And let's, oh, I don't know if I moved the other one. There we go. Create ranking. Ah, bloody heck. What just happened here? They put them side to side. How is that possible? What are you doing here, guys? Oy vey. Going on here? Okay, hold on, gang. Okay. I was trying to move stuff around a little bit and it wasn't letting me. And all of a sudden I pulled the tier list down, and instead of doing what I wanted it to do, the fuck is going, Jesus, Lord in heaven. Come on. I don't give a shit how many ads were blocked. Oy vey. Okay. I'm having this whole drama going on my thing you guys can't see. Here we go. That's what she said. All right. Let's see. The one was a 10. And this we have 1 5, 1 6, and 1 8, taking out 3 of the 5 10s. We've got 2 9s, and you know what that means. The low number wins, and this is a 9. All righty. There we go. And let's go for book 3. Go for book 3. Summoner came in and gave it a 10, an 8 as well. See, we had RDB. Ethereal Dragon gave it an 8 also. You really need a new pewter, don't I just? There you go. One with a little bit of power. Hoverboards don't go over water. You need more power. All righty, here we go. Wait, that is issue number 3. Gosh darn it. Here is book 2. 3, 4, 5. Oh, hold on. Let me make sure there's 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, this is book 2. Eric, what do you think?
What did we just do?
That was book 3.
Oh,
this is book 2.
Yeah,
this is another 10. Out of order. Sorry.
I love the background. If you like the Marvel 25th anniversary border covers, you gotta like this.
Mm-hmm. This is the Gothic romance version of those Marvel 25th.
That's right.
All righty. I got to tell you, I'm a little off on this one. I actually like the almost vague look of the art itself. We do get a very Harlequin romance kind of what dark evil compelled Sarah to renounce the man she loved and begin her perilous journey to wed the devil. I like the fact that these things call themselves graphic novels before actual graphic novels were a thing. But this time around, I think I'm going to give it an 8. All right. And let's go to the chat where Jim has given this a 5 and RDV says 4. All righty. Jim 5 and RDV says 4. Boa. Darth Kato says 10 reminds me of the Hammer Dracula films. Next up, we have Grand Admiral saying, 10 reminds me of the movie poster for Black Sabbath. Okay. And then we have 8, simple, but I like it, says Joe Rogers. And we have, let's see, 8 of 10, says Summoner's Summoner. And then we've got a 10 from Desert Rose. Not as good as the Marvel Anniversary cover, says Jackson. It's quiet, says Summoner. Jackson Rakert gives it a 7, and One Slick says 7. Too much black, too little detail on the main focus, and overpowers the border art. So we got 2 7s right there. All righty. Let's see what we're getting into here, boys. Let's see. Book 3 is a 4, says Henry Jeremick. All righty. And with that, there we go. We get, let's see, 2 4s and 1 5. And then 2 7s. And they take out all 4 10s. The skip for the 9. And then we have 2 7 or 3 8s left. So this is an 8. All right. Yeah, Henry doesn't seem to be, as you say, feeling it. So far, the Secret House of Sinister House of Secret Love has not been thrilling Mr. Jeremick. There we go. All right. What is going on here? Drop that. And let's see. Let's go for book 4. Go for book 4. There you go. It's okay. He's doing a little grooming there. I've been watching him all day long. I'm just imagining the story I could write about this cover, says Desert Rose, and Jackson saying, I'd like to read that. Alrighty, we did 3. Here is 4. And what do I think about? Oh, this is a 10.5. Are you kidding me? Look at all the snakes going all over the place. We've got a weird green hand somebody's chasing. Obviously, these are like stone statues. The lady in white, which is kind of a thing on these covers. This is a 10. This is an easy 10. Graphic tale of Gothic terror, the kiss of the serpent. And what do you give this here, Eric?
That was actually the original title of Nick Cave's song that ended up being used in the Scream movie.
Really?
Yeah, they changed it from Weird Green Hand to Red Right Hand. I guess probably worked a little bit. But first, a little wordplay. So the protesters that protested the death of 2 protesters are now protesting the death of a guy who killed 30,000 protesters. The cover's a 10.
All right. Let's get to the chat here. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah, I need you to be a little bit more lively though, sir. All righty. Let's go to the chat and let's see. Here we go. Starting with MK, he gives it a 10. No question. And then Joe Rogers gives this a 10 as well. And we have One Slick Dude say, hey, MK. Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. Hey. All righty. Yeah. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. All righty. Grand Admiral goes, wow, 10. One Slick Dude agrees, and that is yet another. And then we have 9. One of the best so far, says Jim Sorensen. One Slick Grand Admiral, they're saying the hellos to each other. And then let's see, when my books are published, you can, says Desert Rose, talking about everybody can read her stories. I like this one. Nice inking. It is the 10. Sorry, don't do Starfire's voice. I like this one. No, I'm not going to try it. It's not. No.
It is the 10.
There we go.
That's Starfire with a 2-pack a day habit.
All righty, we get a 9 from Jackson, and Darth Kato comes in 10. The lady in white really pops out from the darkness around her. And then we have, let's see, riddle me that, Batman. Desert Rose gives us a 10. RDV comes in with a 7. RDV 8-7. Grand Admiral, Pistachio has been sneezing and lethargic all day, which is not good. Everything I've heard and everything I've looked up and read, when a bird shows signs of illness, they're very sick. They don't show signs until. So I've been trying to keep him warm, as they said, and making sure that he's well fed and watered. Yeah, and I'm worried. Not a lot of veterans out there that veterinarians, excuse me, not veterans, not a lot of veterinarians deal with birds. So yeah, I'm just doing my best. There we go. All right, let's get the stop. I don't want to lose my boy. Okay, so we have okay. We have the 1 7, 2 9s, and 9 10s. So absolutely, this one is a 10. There we go. There you are. There's my boy. Come on. All right. What? It's okay. It's okay. Aw. All righty. Let's go for book number 5. Go for book 5. These are pretty good. This is I wanted to do these Gothic things like the Forbidden Mansion, which we did before in this, and yeah, okay. I'm kind of digging it. These are really good covers. Here you go, Eric. Book number 5. This is where you notice it becomes Secrets of the Sinister House instead of the Sinister House Secret Love.
Yeah, the name may be different, but the cover's still a 10.
Yeah,
like that one guy, that's either a 4-eyed dude or a midget's about to like take a bite out of this chick's knee.
Yeah. I use this also as the thumbnail image. This is, by the way, the iconic cover from this series of books. And I love everything. I love the shadow. I love the rivets. What the hell kind of dungeon is she in? Of course, we got the skeletal hand. Everything's a 10 on this one. Great freaking cover. All right, let's get to the chat. Quick Google search says sneezing is normal unless, of course, and thankfully there hasn't been. But the lethargy and the constant poofing and sleeping is also signs. Now, I hope I'm a doddering dad here and just worried about my bird for no reason. But I'd rather do that than not pay attention and then have something bad happen. All righty, let's go. Jim says 9. And then we've got a 10 from Jackson Raykirk, Joe Rogers, and Desert Rose. 1, 2, 3. And let's see. Grand Admiral says 10. I love these covers. And they love you, sir. 10 from Ethereal Dragon. Next up, her soul still carries the light that shows the path forward, says Summoner, giving this a 9. We get this looks like a continuation of one of the mansion covers from last week. Yeah, the one where she's running down. Yep. Let's see. The 10, these great covers are somehow getting even better, says Darth Cato. And then we've got chances are it's just dry in your house or it was cold today. Gail is menopausal and she is feeling heat, and downstairs is colder than it is upstairs. So when we put the temperature up just a little bit, it gets really hot here. So she keeps everything really cold. But when the temperature drops, this room gets freezing. And I think that's what happened here today. Let's see. Do women always freak out on their wedding night? Well, actually, no, anyway. RDV says 9. It's like Gene Cole. Looks like Gene Colan to me. Pretty cool. It's an 8. Very good. And then we have a 9 from Austin. And then you sure it's safe to share that info? But I'm not sharing. And what about that? She's menopausal? She's menopausal? She's 55 years old. She's going to be 56 soon. Yeah, that's not a secret. Yeah, no, she's okay with that. I have shared information she didn't like, but that's not part of it. All right, let me get the stop here. I mean, if I tell you that, my wife's 56 years old, it's almost assumed she is either going through it or almost. 1 8, 4 9s takes out 5 of the 8 10s. Oh, one skip dude gave it a 9. Thank you. All right, 1 8. And 5 9s takes out 6 of the 8 10s. There's 2 left. All right, there we go. You could put a heating pad in the bottom of his cage or a heat lamp underneath it to help him keep warm. That's actually, I do have a. What if I just put the microwave on? I continue running it. It would no. But yeah, actually, I do have one of those. That might work. Women only freak out on their wedding night when their husband shows up while she's hanging out with the best man. Exactly. Do they charge a lot to bring the bird to a vet? And 9 says MK. It's hard to find a vet that will handle a bird. Yeah, it's that time of year too when it's always too cold or too hot. I never know what coat to grab in the morning, says Joe. Sometimes, yeah. We had a cold front come through out of nowhere here. All right, let me get the stop. Say again.
By the way, what you meant to say was, I hope I'm a doting dad.
What I say?
You said doddering, which you were by virtue of saying that.
Yes, I meant to say doting. Yes, you are correct, sir. All right, let's go for book 6 here. Go.
I'm watching you with a doddering old fool.
Yeah, this is news to you.
Well, it might have been news to her. She usually doesn't hang around. It's actually because I got no time for dodderers.
There you go. Okay, here's book 6, Eric.
This is the least 10 of the 10s I've given so far, but there's a lot of good detail in this. I've got to keep the train rolling.
All right. Then let's see. What do we got? We've got, is she hiding or she's trapped by something? It almost looks like she's trapped, but I think she's hiding because some people are gathered. Now, you would think they're grave robbing.
Well, that's
but
a
it
dude,
looks like, okay, so here's what, okay, I get the story. The guy driving the cart is collecting bodies, and one of them isn't dead. So one of they stand up, grab the shovel that is going to be used to bury him. Well, no, he's driving away. So this is one of the dead people that got up and is now going to kill the driver. And this woman was there. I don't know why, but she's bearing witness to the murder. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. That is a 10. I mean, yeah, I had to look at it to tell the story, but look, the colors are nice. The like I said, there's a lot of detail going on. Okay, cool. Like I said, maybe the least 10 of it, but I'm still going 10 on that.
I'm not 100% sure that's a check.
Yeah, okay.
No short hair, no chest. Yeah, little tiny arms, but I don't know.
Maybe she's ahead of her time. Oh, wait, what about, no, at the time Twiggy was a thing. Could be. Alrighty, so in the chat, Jim gives this a 10, and so does Grand Admiral. We get vets don't help birds. Oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, when he broke his leg, I kept calling around, and it's like, we don't do birds. We don't do. Yeah, that's the Black Sabbath cross to the one that brought Black Sabbath to the chat, says Summoner. 10 from Joe and 8 from RDV. All right, we've got a 10 and we've got an 8. My dad has been bitten by the Disneyland bug after going there with my mom and sister. He now wants to bring the whole family. I've never been that interested in parks. I'm just going since he's so enthusiastic. Then let me give you a piece of advice when you go to Disney. Go for the atmosphere. Okay. It can be fun without doing any rides. The rides are fun for the most part. The lines suck, but just go as a comic book fan, as an art fan. Just look at the details. I think you're going to get a bunch out of that kind of stuff. And I've done this. Of course, I've got the luxury of being able to go and whenever and leave whenever I please because I wasn't spending thousands of dollars going. But it is a way to enjoy the parks that's a little bit different. So if you're not enthusiastic about what you know about the theme parks, go for something a little bit outside. And I would say just the atmosphere, just the details that they place all over, whether it's Easter eggs and such like that, or maybe just things in a window that most people are walking by and never noticed. More excited for the Warner Brothers tour as planned. Oh, I would love to do that. I want to go on that Warner Brothers tour. One Slick says 9, only because the person in the foreground body looks weird. All right. And we've got 8. That 10 train derailed for me. Not bad, but kind of All righty. Next up, we have Austin with a 9 and Desert Rose with a 10. We have Henry, book 6. I've seen this rights and cover before. It's an homage to the EC cover, Haunt of Fear, number 28. I like it. It's a 10. And thank you for recognizing this as a Bernie Wrightson cover, as all of them are. Yeah, that was a common look for young women in those days. 9 out of 10, says Summoner. Summoner of the Nightmare begins in the wagon of death. All righty. An Ethereal Dragon gives it a 9. Next, what song is better? Another One Bites the Dust. The other one. I'm not even going to read it. The other one. I love Queen. I've got all their albums. All of them are bangers. It's the other song.
What is the other song?
I don't care. Or It's Still Rock and Roll to Me by Billy Joel. Yes.
Oh, it's yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Mark this down in your calendar, kids. I agreed with Aaron on a song.
Yep. Just Another One Bites the Dust is one of those songs that just never get it, kill that pin, and you win. Alrighty, there we go. Another One Bites the Dust is one of those songs. When I was a kid, I liked it, but as I grown up and as I heard more Queen, I prefer Another One Rides the Bus by Weird Al. Yeah. Okay, where are we going? MK, Still Rock and Roll to Me from Desert Rose. If I ever go to Disneyland, it'll be just to meet Cinderella. I've wanted to meet her since I was a kid. She's awesome. Yeah, that's what I'm more interested in. The history of old Disneyland, the tricks and forced perspective, the rides, not so much. Oh yeah, you'll see all over the place. I know also, by the way, I get it. There is one place in Main Street where it's I'm talking about Disney World. Disneyland's different. But there's a place in Main Street in Disney World where if you stop, you can actually hear arguments and story going on the windows around you. Get it. Now, you know what? I'm kind of excited about that because that's the first life he's really shown today. So there you go. He's a good boy. Who's a good boy? You are a good boy. Get that pin. All right. Let's see. Still Rock and Roll to Me from Jackson. I wanted to see Minnie, and I did, says Summoner. Still Rock and Roll to Me. This is actually a Rights and Cover and cool. You're not fooling me. Let's see. Same for me. I love Queen, but Another One Bites the Dust just doesn't do it for me, says Desert Rose. There are a bunch of wicked queens at Disneyland videos on YouTube. The actress is really impressive. Oh, and she got fired. I remember one of the wicked queens did a great job, but she went overboard and scared somebody and ended up losing the job. How long before Eric agrees that Styx is the best band ever? I think that would be about right after Never Gonna Happen.
There's a Donny Osmond song with that title. Never.
All right, let's get the stop. I had Another One Bites the Dust on 45. Played it so much. A couple of the grooves showed light through them. Says, yeah. Like I said, as a kid, I enjoyed it. But when I discover all the greatness that Queen is, it's like, wow, this one is so not that. Okay, so we have 2 8s. We have 4 9s, and they are taking out 6 of the 8 10s. All right.
My favorite Styx song is probably the Another One Bites the Dust of its catalog.
What is that?
Mr. Roboto.
Actually, I dig on Mr. Roboto. I get the one from the Kilroy Was Here album. The one that I always thought was kind of weak was the slow song they released from. It's called Don't Let It End. It's not even the best slow song. Tommy Shaw does some of his best guitar work on a song called Just Get Through This Night, which is freaking amazing. But I don't like songs that repeat a lot. You know, and what is it? It says we're gonna walk through that door. That bothers me.
Well, you probably don't like
any
Angel
song.
Sunshine When She's Gone by Bill Withers, do you?
And I know.
I know. You know how many there are? Because I counted 31.
Yeah, it's like
somebody was playing that on a transistor radio. My neighbors across the street were older folk. Guy hears about 20 of them and just yells, "Go, God damn it, if you know, shut up!"
Shut up. I know, right? Look, I like that song until that moment. It's a better song than Don't Let It End, by the way. But no, that's just, to me, Don't Let It End is probably, it's not bottom of the barrel Styx, but it's just, there's
a lot at that bottom.
No. But it is just very middle of the road as far as their songs are concerned.
Put that on a T for me.
Say again?
You put that on a T for me.
I know, right? All right, hold on just a sec. I need to pump up the volume. There we go. All right. Let's see. So most in the chat feel Billy Joel is better than here. Haha. Wow. Ian Breen agreed. It is a full moon. Austin says 10 years ago, my dad gave me and my siblings a choice between Disneyland or Legoland. Legoland won unanimously, which was awesome since it was a year after the Lego movie came out. You're right, age, I took my daughters. They were a little old for it by that time. We got free passes from Universal for it. It was fine. It was fine. Yeah.
I heard everything was awesome in Legoland.
I heard that. My favorite Styx song is Renegade. Mine is a song called Sweet Madam Blue, especially live. If you can look up Sweet Madam Blue live, it is just badass. It's a really, really well done song. All right, let us go for book 7. Henry's like, let's just get going. Let's get going. Okay. Well, okay. We've been making good time. We're on book 7 in 30 minutes. I could chat a little bit. All righty. Book 7 is Eric's turn.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to say 10.
Okay. Well, I think this is Kiki's delivery service before they allowed her to ride the broom. The dragon's not working, Kiki. Get the broom. Get the broom. There's a couple of kids in the chat that knows what I'm talking about. I kind of dig it. Little girl riding a dragon, bursting out the window. You got to wonder, did the dragon start that big? And were the parents in the room when I'm like, did they come rushing in after they heard the breaking glass? Or were they in there going, no, get off that dragon? And then she burst out the window. There's a story here. Mystery is definitely selling this book. All righty. I'm a 10 in it. And let's go to the chat where, Equinox is my favorite LP. That's a great LP. Lorelei is freaking amazing. A lot of great songs on that one. I wouldn't mind going to Universal Studios for Halloween here. It's pretty cool. It is. I will give you this advice. It is worth getting a go with a few people and you can break up the cost, but it is worth getting a guided tour for that. Let's see. Austin, says Austin Proctor. And then we've got, it's 7 from Jim Sorensen, and it's fine from Jackson Raykert, giving this an 8. All righty. 10. I like it. I like it. Darth Cato says, giving this a 10. That's my Chevy Chase from Modern Problems, by the way. 10 from Dark Admiral, Grand Admiral. And then a 7 from RDV. Universal Studios finally got rid of that crap Fast and the Furious. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. That was a suck ride. That ride was horrible. And they got rid of Disaster Studios to do it too. What a... Oh, and Beetlejuice. It was crap. It was a big old pile of crap. I mean, a lot of people I don't think would miss Disaster Studios, but for as cheesy as it was, people enjoyed that Beetlejuice show. 8, Dragon is a bit off. It's kind of weird looking, says Joe Rogers. All righty. And then Desert Rose says 10. And we've got, get off that dragon. You don't know where it's been, says Jackson Raykert. Book 7, Amy and Melissa would like this cover. Too bad. I don't. It's a 5. All righty. Wow. 10, nice Kaluta cover. That's Bernie Sanders. We know that. Did I say Bernie Sanders and not Bernie Wrightson? I think there's the problem with me making a Bernie Wrightson thing. Let's see. The secret monster dragon of the Sinister house is broken free. Given an 8 out of 10. All right. Howdy, y'all. Long time, says Dick. Oh, you want to take it?
What's that? Oh. It's enormous. Howdy, y'all. Long time. I go 9.
All righty. And of course, he's getting all the hellos and how he's doings. Hello, how have you been? Let's see. Okay, how about this? Rush, the other. Nope. Shit, I saw what the other one was. Rush. Rush or The Cure. Who's better? And
Cure.
Dragon and Little Girl, awesome. Give it a 10. You pick The Cure over Rush.
I don't like Rush. I never have.
Well, at least Rush
Living
has.
Pictures I liked,
Say
but
again?
the rest of it, I don't know what kind of prog rock you would consider him, if you would consider him that, but whatever that style is, never been a fan. Like, so when they got poppy a little bit with moving pictures like Red Barchetta and Tom Sawyer, I like that. You can have the rest of the catalog.
Well, I'm not a big Rush fan either, and I think I would pick Rush over them because there are songs like the Tom Sawyer's Island and the one where they're in the shopping mall is fine. There's a couple of songs. Say again?
All kidding aside, though, there are some really, really great Cure records if you like that kind of music. I do.
Yep.
It's weird though. They often get compared to the Smiths, and we can go a year without selling a Cure record. We sell the entire Smiths catalog. That has nothing to do with this discussion, but I just want to throw that in.
All right. Speaking of this discussion, we have 1 5 and 2 7s, and they're taking out 3 of the 8 10s. We've got 3 8s and 2 9s taking out the rest of the 10s. This is a 9, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. Zoinks and away.
Because the Smiths are basically being blackballed from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
So it sticks.
Because of Morrissey's conservative political leanings.
Go for book 8. Bum, 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 bum. Flash on. Alrighty, book 8 is my turn, and oh wow, okay, look at that. They kind of abandoned the Gothic, didn't they? They also kind of
the other one still had love stories. This one became a horror book.
Weird Dragon, man. It looks like he's got a mustache and it fits. It's like if Burt Reynolds became a demon dog, that's what it would look like. It's not bad. I'm gonna go 8 on it though. What do you say?
That's what I had in my head.
All righty. Let's go to the chat.
Yes,
which is
Admiral, you are correct.
Let's see. We have 7 from RDV. And then we've got and the legendary hard rock band Y&T is scheduled to perform at the Catalyst in Santa Cruz. Is that the Oh Yeah band? What was I don't know Y&T. Jackson says 8 and Jim Sorensen agrees. Alrighty. And then we have a 10 from Joe Rogers and an 8 from the Dark Admiral or Grand Admiral, excuse me. Okay, so that's 2 8s again and a 10. 1, 2. Next, we have One Slick starting last issue. The kids are the monsters riding the demons. Okay, and we get an 8 from One Slick, and then we have usually G.I. Joe, unless we are talking about Beast Wars, then Transformers wins. If you're talking about the movies, then Transformers wins. Okay. Desert Rose says 10, and so does Darth Kato. And we've got what's better, Waterloo Sunset or White Rabbit? Ooh. Oh.
Oh, wow. I got to go Waterloo Sunset.
I'm agreeing. I think that's the second time. Yeah, I love White Rabbit.
By the way, take a second to check, see what I just sent you. Given how the things Venkman used to like to do, this is particularly amusing.
Okay, hold on. Because I got to bring up the Twitters again. Bum, 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 bum. Boom, boom. Go watch some Charlie Brown. My wife for Christmas got me the DVD with all of the shorts in it and the movies. I think I'm gonna watch some Charlie Brown. Man, I love water. But you guys know I'm a Kinks fan. I've already said so. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, they handled you
Let's
being an
see.
idiot for
Chat.
half a season.
Go for the chat. Wait, what?
Oh, I was talking to the TV.
Ah. Every day, do. Yeah.
Thought you might like that.
You know what? Everybody would like this. Do you mind if I share?
No, if I knew how, I would have.
Oh, let me get through this, and then we'll get to it. Let's see. I gave up on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Me too. When Jethro Tull beat Metallica for best heavy metal. Yeah.
Well, that
even Metallica didn't care for that. Oh, that's the Grammys. Yeah, but
yeah, Grammys. But yeah, you can give up on the Rock and Roll
Alice
Hall of Fame.
Cooper took 10 years to get in. You know.
Yeah, Missy Elliott's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. If they want to change it to the Music Hall of Fame, fine. But if they do that, they better put every Blue Note jazz artist that ever lived in it. But that's a rant for another day.
Yeah. Didn't Dolly Parton get inducted? And she goes, "What the hell am I doing there?"
Wouldn't surprise me.
Let's see. The Secret Sinister House are all let loose. 8 out of 10. Run! Jackson says they Hall had to keep putting in acts every year, and they knew they'd run out of acts before too long, so they added other genres and ruined it. Henry says White Rabbit. 8 weird in a bad way face, says Ethereal Dragon. And we have the Charlie Brown movies are underrated. I agree. White Rabbit, but I'm a little biased, says Grand Admiral. We've got a 7 from Austin. And then we've got before Motley Crue, before Rat, even before there was Metallica, YNT was slagging away in sweaty rock clubs around America. Well, I just need to know like a song or two. Like maybe I've heard them and I'm just not gelling. Dolly getting him was just strange. Say again, Eric?
I've been selling YNT for decades. I couldn't name a song to get out of jail. But they've been around forever.
Gene Simmons says rap shouldn't be in Hall of Fame, and RDV agrees. I agree. It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like Eric said, if you want to make the music, make it the music, but be true to what it's supposed to be.
Well, it's like, okay, when a position player can win the Cy Young Award, then I'll be cool with rappers being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Okay.
I said it just it doesn't make sense because you're not going to put Metallica in the R&B Hall of Fame.
So we have 1 6 2 7s. We have 4 10s, but we had 9 8s. This is an 8. All righty. Bum 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 boom boom. And right now we have 3 8s, 2 9s, 2 8s, 2 9s, 3 10s. All righty. And moving right along. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, before we do, let me get this one down. And I will share screen. And this is what Eric was showing.
Or not. That's right. I sent him a still photo.
There you go. Did it not play?
No.
I actually played the video and it didn't play. It just stayed. All right. Of course. All righty. Let's go to book number 9, Eric. I'll get the go for book 9. All right.
Well, let me do this. Do the next best thing. I'll send it to Sports Ball.
Okay. Yeah, maybe somebody who knows how. But a lot of people here are in
everybody here should be on Sports Ball. This is about it. I've always loved this cover. This is a 10.
All right, it's like Elvis the Vampire, man. That looks awesome. I like the scar. That is so cool. Yeah, this is a 10. Yeah. Oh, wait, that was book 8. This is book 9. Right. Okay. That's what I said. There we go. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1 VS.
Okay, Joe, that's governor of the pan flute, but I agree. I still use that a couple times a year.
This is an easy 10. This probably, to me, this is the best cover of the night. All right, right now, Clint. Hello to Clint. Clint, I am holding an envelope worth of books for you. Let's see. Waiting on shipping. Nope, it didn't show up. Just like Bernie writes in cover on Bernie writes in cover ranking night, says Grand Emerald. All righty, we've got another 10, and then Jim says 10 as well. We have a 9. Is this Tomb of Blackula? RDV asks, giving it a 10. And then we have a 10 from Darth Kato. We have a 10 from The Desert's Rose. And next, we have a 10 from the Grand Admiral, who says, fantastic cover. First time seeing it. All righty. Next, there's an 8 from the Ethereal Dragon, and then a 9 from One Slick Dude saying, that Fang is really lame. But we get a 10. Elvis should have made some horror movies, says Joe Rogers. Unfortunately, he couldn't make the movies he wanted to. The Colonel wouldn't let him. The Colonel knew that he had a certain audience, certain appeal, and he never wanted him to stray from that. He actually wanted to do more dramatic roles. He knew he could act if he was given a chance, but the Colonel never allowed him to. That's why he was always stuck in the musicals. Let's see. What's the better song? Strawberry Fields Forever or Happy Together? And 8 here. That is a difficult decision. Happy Together is just one of those, but it ends with the, I don't mind a bit they do a fade out with a repeat, so long as it's not too long and too overbearing. Happy Together.
Happy Together.
Yeah, I can sing along with that song anytime. It is, yeah. But Strawberry Fields is a great song. All right, I got
the next song on that album is a song called Outside Chance, and Warren Zevon wrote it.
Okay. I go Happy Together, says Dixie Enormous, and he says 7. Next, we have, let's see, MK, Happy Together for me. I love that song. I'm a Turtles fan. Fang you very much, says Jackson. Oof, tough call for me, MK, but I'm going to go with the Turtles. So Happy Together. Henry says Strawberry Fields, cannot fault you. Strawberry Fields is a great song.
Yeah, Joe Rogers did mention somebody whose omission from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a Travis Shamockery.
Sticks. But who are you talking about?
Well, he was talking about Zamfir, master of the pan flute. That might be the best 5 word of the best 6 words in music history. That'll play, but you couldn't get that one. But that's it.
I know, right?
Total strangers and say Zamfir, master of the pan flute.
All righty. What we had here was 1 7, 2 8s, and 2 9s, taking out 5 of the 10 10s. This is a 10, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. There we go.
You don't just become master of the pan flute overnight.
Oh, I got to stretch out my arm, little man. Oh, look at you. Look at you. Give me a kiss. No, not going to do that now. Okay. No. Okay. I guess I have to wait. Oh, you're going to attack the headphones. All right. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Let's go for book number 10. There we go. We're actually shooting through these things. Okay. We may actually be able to do all of them. Alrighty, Eric. Book. Oh wait, no, 10 is even. I get the even numbers. There we go. All right, I like the okay, great color on this one. This is where like the lighting comes in, the colors, the shading, inks are good if you like that kind of what's it called, crosshatch kind of thing. Yeah, I'm digging this. I'm giving this one a 10. All righty. How about you, Eric? What do you say?
I was thinking about how long Amy would take dissecting that guy's right arm.
Yeah, I didn't really see. It looks like a leg, actually.
Well, there's a lot. I mean,
he's a werewolf.
The tricep is pretty far up. There's a lot of space between that and the elbow. But
he's a werewolf. He might actually be going down on all fours in just a little bit. Look at his head.
I'm glad you added that sentence. I'm gonna go. Yeah, that's a get out of jail free card for that. That's a 10.
All right. And let's go to the chat. RDV's asking who was hotter, Farrah Fawcett or Heather Thomas, Aaron Gray, Heather Locklear, Catherine Bach. Abso-effing-lutely. Catherine Bach. How about you, Eric?
Okay, Catherine Bach, hottest. Girl next door, hot. Aaron Gray.
Yeah.
Somebody that you'd like to show off to your friends and say, my God, I outkicked my coverage. Heather Thomas. Heather Locklear, honestly, to me, this kind of reminded me of like she could have been Farrah Fawcett's little sister.
Okay.
Both of them very pretty, but yeah, I said, there's the other ones had things that say, okay, you take away the hair, and Farrah Fawcett is an attractive woman. That hair is iconic and basically made her what she is. That and that red bathing suit on that poster.
Yes.
So can't go wrong really anywhere you go there.
RDV saying 9, and Desert Rose says, MK, it's a blood moon tonight, and everything's going to be topsy-turvy. We have 9 from Austin and a 10 from Jackson Raykirk. And let's see, 9 from Jim Sorensen. We have a vote for Heather Thomas and a 10 from Grand Admiral, an 8 from Clint, and a 10 from Joe Rogers. 2 10s and an 8. Okay. Desert Rose says, dude, thank you. One Slick Dude says 9. Desert Rose says, this is cool. Give it a 10. One Slick Dude, 1, 2, 3, 4. And give this a 10 from Desert Rose. Okay, how about this? Day in the Life versus Knights in White Satin. I'm going Day in the Life. Day in the Life versus Knights in White Satin. I like Knights in White Satin. I love the song Day in the Life. And 9. What do you think?
I'm gonna get Knights in White Satin by a tiny margin.
I drag a comb across my head. All right. And we got a 7 from Ethereal saying not really scary. And we have Catherine Bach and Thomas Vid Locklear from IBK. IBK Knights in White Satin, never reaching the end. Letters I've written, never meaning to send the Moody Blues, baby. Catherine Bach from Joe Rogers. Heather Thomas. Catherine Bach is a close second, says Jim. I go Knights in White, and I go 8, says Dick. It's enormous. Let's see. Bach, I go Farsit, says Dixie Enormous. RDV, Heather Locklear. Sebastian Bach. Desert Rose turns it around because she is youth gone wild. Henry says, tough to see that he is a werewolf. Crappy angle. Nicely rendered, though. It's a 9. All right. And then we have 10 from Carlos. We have Summoner saying 7. The light still shines. And the stars are bright in that moonlit night. Deep in the heart of Texas. Alrighty, let's see. I love Knights in White Satin. Fantastic song. A Day in the Life versus Knights in White Satin. Not fair. Day in the Life, says Jackson. Farrah was too bony, like a little bit of meat on my women. And that's why he would have gone for 1970s and 80s icon Nell Carter. All right. Let's see. Now we only need Somding Wang to show up. I think that's the last of the numbers, so I am going to get the stop here. Zoinks. There we are. And what we got here is 2 7s and 2 8s, taking out 4 of those 6 10s, and then 6 9s. This is a 9, ladies and gentlemen. It's a clear 9. It's the kind of 9 that makes you wonder if what you know in life is real. All right. Okay. Let's go for book 11. Man, we have been shooting through these things. We're on book 11 and we're not even at an hour. Okay. Let's see. Day in the life is epic, but gotta go. Knights in White Satin. Not much. Someone should tweet that Barbara Bach is the mother of Catherine Bach, Sebastian Bach. Christina Applegate left Brad Pitt for Sebastian Bach in 1990, but it turned out Sebastian had a longtime girlfriend and a 1-year-old child. Everybody's got their secrets and hobbies. All righty, here you go, Eric. Book 11.
Those kids. They're the Roy Kent of horror, DC horror covers. They're here. They're there. They're every fucking where. 9.
They're here. I disagree with you. I think this is a 10. Once again, the art's all right. Well, the kids look a little weird. The lighting, yeah, you know what? You're right. All right. And let's go to the chat. Let's see. Hey, Con lives. I did. Ha. Hey, Clint. 8. The kids look demented, says One Slick. All righty. Now we have the 2 Y and T hits in 1983, Mean Streak and Summertime Girls.
I may know this if I heard them, but
yeah, I'm wondering, they must not have been on MTV, because I got to admit, I got a lot of my music.
They might have been on Headbangers Ball.
Here is 7, but then again, one was, yeah. Lord of the Fly Kids, give it a 10, says Desert Rose. These damn Hardy Boys are digging up Aunt May. Give them a 10. And we've got Henry saying, book 11, Aunt May sleeping on Kraft caramels. It's a 7. And then we have an 8 from Clint, who loves RDV. And Con Lives says, I agree, it's a 10. Next, we have 8. Is that Lincoln they found? Alrighty. 10, 9, 8. Next up, we have a 10 from Joe Rogers. About the 10. What's better, Sunshine of Your Love or Light My Fire? And 10 here. This is so dark, I love it. In the sunshine of your... No, I like Light My Fire a bit better. What about you, Eric?
Give me a second.
10, don't tell mom we killed the babysitter. That's why she's dead. Zed's dead, baby.
Sunshine of Your Love.
All right. Is that Nancy Pelosi in the ground? Nah, the boobs would be...
too young.
All right. I went with the boobs. You went with the age. Okay, so 8 from Ethereal Dragon. And we have Con Liv saying they actually look like Meghan Markle's kids from those fake AI photos she posted. Summoner saying hidden things brought to light. Give it a 7.
By the way, that's like a 9-8 versus a 9-7. The music question just now.
Okay.
I mean, how do you go wrong with Cream or The Doors? You really can't. So, and those are both really good songs from 2 really, really good bands. So that's
all right. I used to have every Doors album. I was a fan. I got to admit, they declined as they went, but we used to have this conversation, and I will say it would be hard pressed to find a better debut album than The Doors, but that was one incredible debut. I wouldn't put Styx in the even in the top 5. Their Styx 1 was good, but I think like Doors, that was a banger freaking album. Which is better, get enough sleep to drive your wife to work, or doing 3-hour cover rankings and driving her to work with 2 hours of sleep? I have never done either. I don't really fall asleep. I don't sleep longer than 2 hours at a stint. All right, let's go for book 12.
What if Blind Faith had a really, really, really great first album, but there weren't any more after that, so I don't know if that qualifies.
Yeah, it's still a debut, I guess.
Well, they were kind of like a super group.
Okay, so I get the scan is a little bit blurry, but it's only blurry on one side, so I'm wondering if it's an art thing. She's making his tombstone as she's walking in. I like the story of the cover better, and I like the cover itself. I think I'm going 8 on this one. What do you say?
Okay, 9.
All righty. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we've got okay. I just realized I'm going to need a whole extra page here. Let's see. I think we're going to do the other 6 at another time. I'll attach it to something else. I'll figure out something that goes with it. And this is the last book of the night. All righty. So we have Austin giving this an 8. All righty. And we have a 9 from Jackson Roykirk. Wait, that is a woman on the right? It looks like it. I don't know. It looks like it to me.
That guy on that other cover is a 10 compared if that's a woman.
Okay, so it's another guy. I got it wrong. Scan is blurred. They didn't last long. Did a nice depth. 8 from Joe Rogers. And then England Teen, no crappy image. Find a better one. There's more detail here. Yeah. Let's see. Grand Admiral says 10.
By the way, did you switch political affiliations?
I did not. Why?
Well, because you've been having a real hard time telling what a woman is.
Go figure. Let's see. Truth Written in Stone. Give it a 6 out of 10. The actual cover has a... Good Lord. Okay. Hey, what? Actually, we're... let's see. What is this? Secret House. And it's number 12.
Secrets of Sinister House.
Yeah. Secret of Sinister House. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Here's one. A lot better detail. There we go. All righty. Let me go on. I actually don't really care for that song, but it gets stuck in my head a lot. Alrighty. 19, there it is. Sinister House. I got to convert it. I got to convert the image. So what you call it here will recognize it. Yeah, you seem to have a little bit more. You seem to be doing better. Uh-huh. I know you're not 100%, but he does seem to be doing okay. Alrighty. Oh, okay, that's a good question. Is there a song that gets stuck in your head that you actually don't care for. But for some reason, it's an earworm and it just pops in there. Nope, just me.
No, you ever notice how hard it is to put an earworm in your head if you're trying to think of one? It defeats the purpose of them.
Yeah. All righty. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to start this over and we're going to, I mean, heck, we got the time. Go for book 12. There we are. And here we are in the better image, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Oh, I put it on the wrong thing. Give me just a sec. That's funny. I put it as a logo. There we are. Much clearer cover. There we go, kids. Eric, what do you say? And that is absolutely a guy. Okay, I thought his hand was part of the hair. That's why I thought it was
a beautiful woman. I'm still going to say 9 because I could see it fairly clearly before.
Okay, let's see. Sacred to the memory of James Clarence Withertoft. And then I can't read the rest of it. It is better. I'll agree with the 9. All righty. And let's go. Cake by the Ocean, Blister in the Sun is that song for me too. It's not a great song, but damn. Doon, 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 boom, boom, boom. Afternoon delight, sky, rockets in flight. Boo! Afternoon delight. 9 for Ethereal Dragon. All righty. And then we have Summoner, good point, LOL. One Slick says 10. And then we have Owner of a Loan. I never liked that song. Never liked that song. Huh?
I do not like that song.
Me neither. That's Uncle Ben. Give it a 10, says RDV. All right. We got still an 8, says Joe Rogers. My score went up from 6 to 7, says Summoner. And we have Enchanted Taylor Swift, says Con Lives. Thank you, Better Image. We all win. You demand. Yes, I am. Give it a 9. I will. And then we have 2 8s from Clint and Darth Kato. Alrighty. And let's see. Do we have any more votes? I don't see a MK. Well, we'll wait. This does look a lot better, says Darth Kato. Yeah. I get from the Comic Vine, it's a lot quicker. They've got everything. And sometimes, I guess, if the scan's off, yeah, just say something. Oh, my goodness gracious. And then it gets stuck there forever. That's why I need a different song in there. So happy to get, oh, look at him yawning. He's so sweet. He's just a good boy. I worry about you, my little man. He's stretching, getting it. There you go. It's okay. It's okay. You do you. You do what you need to. Yeah. Gotta stretch out. Stretches the leg and the wing at the same time. Okay, here you are. Oh, he's a good boy. Let's see. I don't hate the song, but Money for Nothing is the earworm. Yeah, I had asked Dream On or Hotel California, but 8 on this cover. 10, 9, 8. Goodness, Hotel California is one of those songs that have been overplayed for me, but I cannot in good faith say it's a bad song, but Dream On is Dream On. Dream On's Aerosmith. It's just classic for me, so I have to go with Dream On. What about you? Hotel California or Dream On?
Hotel California has a special place. It was my mom's ringtone.
Yeah.
which meant that I was absolutely sick of it for years, and then spent years wishing I could hear it one more time. That said,
Yeah.
Damn, I think Dream On, actually.
Yeah. Once I ran to you, now I run to you. This tainted love you've given, give you more than I. Yeah, I could. I get that one. That one too. Yeah. Sometimes I feel I've got to get away. Yeah, that'll get stuck there. I hope you just didn't do that to me. All right, kids, let's see what the last book of the night ended up with. I'll find some place to put the last 6 here. Which was more overplayed, The Sign or I'll Do Anything for Love? What is The Sign? I don't know what The Sign is. Okay. And Hotel California isn't that good from, let's see. We've got 1, 7, 4 8s, and they're taking out 2 10s and 3 of the 4 9s. This is a 9. All righty, here we go. Let me put that where it needs to be. And what was the last cover? We had 3 7s and 4 8s, taking out all 7 10s with 3 9s left over. So the last one was a 9 as well. All righty, let me make sure that I've got everything, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh. There we go. Let me see where that belongs. I forgot to put a. That would have been book 1. I think that would have been book 3. Let me make sure here that I've got everything where it needs to be. All right. And let's get that down. There we are. Okay, let me share. I'll get the go for 10s and I'll share everything out here. Boom, 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 share screen, create the Sinister. We got that. And here we go. We're going to see what are we sending to the bracket fights tonight. And here we go. Book 1. All right. This is book 1, which was issue number 1. Book 2. Book 3. And then we had, oh, goodness gracious, where is it? Book 4 and book 5. There we go. Alrighty, and let me put the go for 10s. And there is 5 tonight. So, Eric, what do you think? Best and worst of the 10s.
I'm going to say my favorite is the last one, the girl in the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
Least favorite is the one next to it.
All righty. Book 5 and book 4. I'm going book 3 is my favorite, and I think I'm agreeing with you. Book 4 is my least favorite. Go into the chat. Greetings, Pistachio, and the rest of you. Say hello. Say hello. It's okay. From Lord of Brooklyn, Jim says 4 and 1. All righty. 4 is his favorite, and 1 is his least favorite. And then we've got 2 and 4 from Darth Cato. And then we have 3 and 4 from Grand Admiral. Excuse me. Next up, we've got Desert Rose saying 5 and 4. Next is Austin with 2 and 5. And then we have 5 and 4 from Clint. 5 and 4. Let's see. Englentine, Daryl Hall, and John Oates are Air Supply. Ooh, goodness gracious. 4 and 5. And that is from MK. Oh, my gosh. They're both the greatest hits album band to me. Like, I've never particularly cared for any one album, but I've got the greatest hits of both of them. That's rough. Probably I would go Air Supply on that. I think the one guy's voice is just amazing, but Daryl Hall has a great freaking voice too. How about you? Where do you go on that one, Eric?
Hall & Oates.
Hall & Oates. See, I could be persuaded because both of them, and I think they've got more. Like if I were just to list all the great songs they did, I actually think Hall & Oates has more. So yeah, I think I agree with you. Hall & Oates. Okay, 2 and 4 from Ethereal Dragon. Let's see, we've got 2 and 4. And then we have the 10s. 4 is best, 1 is worst, says Henry. And let's see, 3 and 4 from Joe Rogers. 3 and 4. We do have a clear loser on this one. Dixie Norma says 4 and 1. And let's see, Air Supply from MK. Desert Rose says, I am, Lord of Brooklyn at Desert Rose, I am blessed. Doing well. 1 is the favorite, 3 is the worst, says RDV. 1 is favorite, 3 is the least favorite. And then, by the way, that's the first negative 3 has gotten. We get Air Supply from Desert Rose, Hall & Oates from Jim. Hall & Oates from Lords of Brooklyn, but I do like Hall & Oates when they sing Jingle Bell Rock. I go Air Supply, says Dixie Normus. Oatmeal, says Henry Jeremy. Hall & Oates only because of that normal world skit. Okay. Let me get the stop. And we will figure out what are we taking to the bracket fights. I know what book, absolutely what book we are not taking to the bracket fights, and that's book 4. All right, book 4 has 4 positives, but it had 7 negatives. So that is a negative 3. Let's see, what loses bigger than that? Well, that would have to be book 1, which had 1 positive and 3 negatives. So it's got a total of negative 2. And then we have, let's see, anything else? Oh, my goodness gracious. Sakes alive. What's the next bigger loser? That would be 2, and that would be a 1. So it would be book 5, which is the Elvis vampire. And it's between the 2 ladies in white. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 got 3 positives. Oh, both of them got 3 positives. But one of them has a negative. And as it turns out, the winner, what we're taking to the bracket fights, is book 4 right here. The lady in white running from the snakes. That is awesome. That, I got to tell you, as soon as I saw this one, I was like, whoa. I picked the more iconic cover. That came in second place because of the 1 detractor. But there you go. That's what we're sending to the bracket fights, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think there, Eric?
Art truly is subjective. Well, I gave us a 10, but I think the first 2 were both better than this one. And
yeah,
Elvis Vampire, I thought was the coolest. So it's
yeah, you're right. It is. It's truly subjective.
Can't go wrong with any of them, honestly.
No, there's a. Well, I think if you went with book 4, you would have been wrong, but still, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, I thought you were going to say something. Okay. Well, let me see. Let me see what. Here we go. Trying to drag something in here. And season 19. All righty. And for Friday, like I said, tomorrow we're doing comic book conversation. We're going to be talking about what is the book that dragged you in? What is the thing that grabbed you and made you a comic book reader, if not collector? And if you have a story behind it you want to tell, you can come on, or you could give it to us in the chat. So that will be 9-ish, 9:30-ish. Okay with you? I know we'll start at 10, but we'll say 9 or 9:30.
Yeah.
And Thursday, I'm going to do an auction. Okay. Thursday, I'm going to do an auction. It was told to me by Gail I have to do an auction. So I'm going to make it kind of a 25% or 20% off kind of deal with a lot of deals, actually. We don't need to make a lot of money, but yeah, what it is we need to make her legal. So we're going to go back to Florida, and the way she wants to do it is she's got to pay off some loan so she can make another loan to get us to Florida. But anyway, we're going to do that on Friday for just a little tease. But this is what we're doing on Friday as far as cover rankings. We're going to check out Batman Beyond. So please join us for that. I think it should be fun. I know a lot of you 90s kids have watched that cartoon. I own it. I used to watch it all the time. Me and my kids loved it. But there you go. Let's see. Heading out. Have a good day. You have a great night there, Joe. It actually reminds me of a horror take on Cinderella. Cool. I like the wagon one, but I was AFK. Let's see. I like the Goth covers. Says Desert Rose. I would pick issue 3. Yeah, that was mine as well. Or issue 4 was mine. Happy wife, happy life, angry wife, short life. Something like that. Yes. Today's my mom's 79th birthday. Wow. Happy birthday. Yeah, mine are as well. Make her legal. I'm calling ICE. Maybe that's what I should do the auction. Please help me make my wife legal charity auction. Owie, Batman Beyond. Yes, says MK. And yeah, I thought you guys might enjoy that one. We haven't done any Batman Beyond. Might as well, right? All right, kids. Thanks for hanging out with us and ranking some covers. We're getting this done at an hour and a half here. Eric, there was a lot of conversation and chat and everything.
Yeah.
There you go. All righty. Well, I'll keep you guys abreast on the whole little bird sicky thing. I think he's getting better. He's showing more life, aren't you, little man? Okay, there you go. And with that, guys, once again, thank you very much for hanging out with us. And as always, thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night. Have fun.
Good night, kids.